Hello, I'm Alex, and you're listening to Zesty Life Hacks.
And go. Hello, and welcome to another Zesty Life Hacks with me, Tom, and it's the kid playing the drums. They're air drums. You can't hear him, but he's here. It's Hardy. Hardy, how are you today?
Scissor bubble wrap. I am good.
Scissor bubble wrap.
Scissor bubble wrap.
If you scissor bubble wraps, they don't pop. They just let the air out. That sounds pretty unsatisfying.
They're scissors, but they're blunt, right? And they're like squashing scissors. They're for squashing stuff instead of cutting stuff.
Gently holding things.
Yeah, gently holding scissors.
Yeah, because if you squeeze it too much, then you're going to pop the bubble wrap.
But no, they're made to pop the bubble wrap, and then right at the end, it's got a sharp bit. So you pop it, then you cut through, pop it, cut through, pop it, cut.
So it's a 2-in-1 thing. You're getting something satisfying happening with the pop, and then you're cutting it through on the pop line.
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessary. I reckon you could just cut it and let the air out, but you do get the pop.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. How are you today?
I am good.
That's awesome. I've just realised we didn't turn any of the lights on, so we're in shadow. I don't know how this video is going to look, but we'll see how that goes.
Batman. I am the night.
Yeah.
Batman.
You're not Batman.
I'm Batman.
But before we get into the hack, I'll use this opportunity to say, yes, we're on video. We're on YouTube. If you happen to go to our channel at Zesty Life Hacks, you can see us there, or on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, or there's a Twitter, but I don't use it. Don't look for us on Twitter.
You could.
You could, but it'll be really, really old stuff. But this is Zesty Life Hacks. So, yes. Hardy, have you got a life hack, and is it zesty?
Yes. Yes, it is.
We do this a bit, and sometimes, or every time, I wonder if you actually have got one.
Sometimes I get one, but it'll be at the start of the week after I did one.
Yeah.
So then I have to wait.
Oh, okay.
And I got to try and remember that Zesty Life Hack. This is not one of those times, but I do have a Zesty Life
Hey,
Hack.
here's a Zesty Life Hack.
What?
Write it down.
I do that. I do that when I get a really good one.
Oh, okay. I thought they were all really good.
Well, they are all really good, but some are sporadic.
Sporadic. Oh, okay.
Sporadic.
Spontaneous?
Spontaneous.
Sporadic is kind of like, just like, one over there. Random. Spontaneous is, it comes out of thin air.
Well, they're sporadic and spontaneous.
I suspected they might be both. Yes.
Yes, from Sunbrella to what? The Flip Thongs by Jandel.
Flip Thongs by Jandel.
Yeah, so I do have a Zesty Life Hack.
Well, that's great. And with that, we'll end the show. No.
You don't get to hear it.
What is your Zesty Life Hack for this week?
So, are you familiar with like those really big bottles of like party-sized bottles of like cola or?
Oh, okay. So we're not talking like the small bottle. We're talking the like 3 liters or bigger. Is there a bigger one?
I don't know, just the biggest one.
Okay, a big party size thing.
The ones you can get
Yep.
will work very good for this hack.
Okay.
So, what you do is you get one of those, right?
Yep.
You cut off the end that has the tubing thing with maybe like a Stanford knife.
A Stanford knife?
Yeah,
Is that a knife from the University of Stanford?
Yes.
From Stanford University? I
They
think you might
now
meet a...
manufacture those. They're a type of. I'm not sure if
I
you've
think-
heard
I
of
think-
these. They're called Stanley knives. They're a type of that, but they're the best brand.
I love that you just remembered what what it was.
What Well, no, I already knew about Stanley knives, but
I'm gonna Google Stanford knives, and if I find one, I'm gonna be very, very shocked. All right, so you get a Stanley knife, and we're back to the bottle. Which bit are we cutting off?
you're cutting off the top bit with like where the bottle would be, so it's kind of like a cylinder, right?
So we're cutting off after the tapered bit where it becomes a tube. We're cutting it there, right at that line. Yeah, okay.
Then
What about the bottom? Are we cutting that off?
no, that's
Okay,
fine.
cool.
So then you get duct tape and you cover the end of that with duct tape, right?
To over the edge to make a smooth edge.
Yeah.
So the bit you've cut, you're putting the duct tape from the outside to the inside so it covers the actual thin edge that you
no.
just around the outside.
Covering it over the top.
Oh, you're going from one side to the other,
other.
so you're using it like
Yeah, you're covering it, right?
But you cover the whole thing with duct tape, the top.
Yes.
So you end up with a flat top of duct tape over the top of your cylinder.
Yeah.
Okay, we're clear. Oh, this is good. Let's go.
Yes. Now, are you familiar with gyms?
Gym's the place you go to work out.
Yes. It's
Okay.
important that you're familiar with those.
Well,
Yes.
I have been to a gym.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Once.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So what you do is you then cut a decent hole in the middle, but you leave one bit so it's got like a hinge so you can hold it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you make a strap. You start sticking two sides of duct tape together over the top, and then you've got a gym bag that you can put, and then you put on both sides.
You've come up with the worst bag you've ever made. Why would you do that? Like, a shopping bag would be better than a small Coke bottle with
No. But here, instead of on the end that you cut off, putting the tape, taping it off, instead you put the tape over it. Then you attach the tape to it, and then you attach the tape to another one. So then you've got two.
So you've got a tube that let's say is about two standard school ruler lengths long.
So
Yep,
60 centimeters.
60 centimeters or roughly 2 foot, foot and a half, 2 foot.
I don't know about feet.
Americans do. I just thought, well, it's just for them, roughly about two standard school ruler lengths, and
a foot is how many?
it's roughly
much?
30 centimeters.
If a foot is roughly 30 centimeters, how much is a hand?
Oh, a hand is 4 inches.
Really?
Yeah. You use hands to measure a horse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it just so happens I measured a horse.
Oh.
And the stick is in inches, and a hand is 4 inches.
Ah.
So a horse can be 15 hands or 15.3 hands or 15, they can be 15.1, 15.2, 15.3, 15.3.5, 15.3 and a half and 1/2 inch. And if they're 15.4, then they are 16 hands high.
Yep.
That's how that works.
Yep.
There you go. Education for the day. So back to your look. This is not a.
But what you can do is you can.
No. I'm going back to how bad this bag is because you've got a duct. You're going to walk into the gym, and everyone's going to be there wearing their cool new gym clothes made out of lycra and stretch, and you're going to walk into the gym with some swagger. You've had a shower pre-gym. You're looking as good as you can look. You know, you're quite shiny. You're going into the gym and your bag is made of 2 cola bottles and some duct tape. I don't know if this is something that people are going to do.
Yeah, but then you put the recycling logo on it.
All of a sudden.
It's promotional.
Yeah, well, not only that, but you've gone up in the social hierarchy of things, haven't you? You're a little bit more aware. You're a little bit more woke because you got your recycled bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also in the middle you can put the middle bit so the duct tape sticks out a bit so it's kind of hinged so you can...
Like a bendy bus.
Yeah, it's like a bendy bus.
You got a bag that is a badly built bendy bus. All right. So, going to the gym.
Yes.
Have you got any other ideas for gym stuff?
Well, for one, you can I have one more for the bag.
Okay, we'll take the one
You
for the
can
bag.
since it's maybe see-through unless you cover it in duct tape or wrapping or something.
Depending which colour soda bottle
it
you
is.
use. Yeah.
You can put a water bottle inside with some clothes or whatever, and then make sure the water bottle is seen, and then you can write bottleception on it.
Because it's a bottle inside a bottle.
Yes.
That's not right.
But okay, I don't have much for.
Else to be fair,
The
you've
gym.
not been to a gym.
I've been once or twice.
No, you haven't.
I haven't really.
You've not worked out before.
At
You're a
a
little bit
gym,
young
no.
to go to a gym.
Yeah. To
Okay.
a GYM.
GYM? Gime?
GYM.
To a gime.
Why aren't they? They should be called games.
But they're not. They're called gyms. All right. Well,
We need to change this.
okay. You want to change it to just call it JIM. Gym.
Or call gyms games.
Well,
All
Hardy,
right, so grab a smoothie before going to the gym.
you're going to grab a smoothie before going to the gime.
Yeah.
Okay. I think smoothie is for after. Like after you've worked out. Get a smoothie.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, with that, I think we'll end the show. But
Oh, what do I do for the end? Oh, a table. Hello. I'm just letting you people of the universe know that stars are good and you can give up to 5, which would be good if you gave up to 5. But if you don't want to do that, or if you want to do something more, you can also review, which is good. And we might even get featured or something. Goodbye.